Welcome everyone. Today I discuss what is philosophy and why we study philosophy. Like all other living beings, man struggle for existence. But why the lower beings struggle more or less blindly without any conscious plan and purpose. And work by instinct. Man uses the superior gift of his intellect to understand the conditions and meaning of the struggle and to devise plans the instrument to ensure success. He wishes to lead his life in the light of his knowledge, himself, and the world, taking into consideration not merely the immediate result of his action, but even their far reaching consequence. Desire for knowledge springs therefore from the rational nature of man. Philosophy is an attempt to satisfy this very reasonable desire. It is not, therefore, a mere luxury, but necessary. As an eminent English writer puts it, man live in accordance with their philosophy of life, their conception of the world. This is true even of the most thoughtless. It is impossible to live without a metaphysics. The choice that is given us is not between some kind of philosophy, metaphysics, and no metaphysics. It is always between a good metaphysics and a bad metaphysics. So, philosophy in its widest etymological sense means love, its meaning and of knowledge. It tries to knowledge things scope that immediately and remotely concern man. So some questions arise our mind. What is the real nature of man? What is the end of the life? What is the nature of this world in which we live? Is there any creator? This world. How should man live in the light of the knowledge of himself, the world, and God? These are the sum of the many problems taken at random which we find in human mind every land from the every very dawn of civilizations. So I think that we divide it into two categories: Indian philosophy and Western philosophy. Actually, Indian philosophy means darshan, deals with darshan or vision of the truth, with problem of the nature, as philosophy aims to knowledge of truth. It is a term to in Indian literature, the vision of truth, darshan. Every Indian school hold in its own way that there can be direct realization of truth, tattva darshan. A man of realization become free. One who lacks it is a enlightened the world. But other hand side, in the history of Western philosophy, we find that the human knowledge about each of these development, different problems mentioned about being Western philosophy. To grow, it become impossible for the same man to study everything, every problem. That's why man division of labor or specializations become necessary for the group of men devoted themselves to the particular problem or a few connected problems. There came into existence in this way the different spatial science, physics, chemistry, botany, astronomy, geology, and similar science took of each a part of the aspect of the world of nature. Physiology, anatomy, and other medical sciences devoted themselves to the different problem of the human body. Psychology began to study the problem of the human mind. The detailed study of the man meaning of the particular problem with the philosophical speculation originally started to become thus the subject matter of the special science. Philosophy then began to depend on the report of investigation made by the different science, tried to understand their meaning and implication critically, and utilize these results for understanding the general nature of the universe, man, nature, and God. So we discuss what is the how many branches of the philosophy. Actually, according to Western philosophy at the present day has its many main branches. First one, metaphysics. What is metaphysics? Metaphysics discuss the general problem regarding reality, man, nature, and God. Next one, epistemology. What is epistemology?